Good evening. So it's Thursday, and I thought that I would start this Throwback Thursday thing, mainly because when I went to the Southeast Game Exchange, one of the things I realized was that I've done hardly any retro content for the entirety of this year. Now, last year started off with a fair amount of retro content, right? Because did Wayback Wednesday pretty much, and used that as an avenue to basically explore the Sega Genesis library. I did not grow up with a Sega Genesis. I grew up with a Super Nintendo, and as fate would have it, for the first time I wanted to try out this Throwback Thursday stream, this was the day the Nintendo decided they were going to start launching Super Nintendo games for the Nintendo Switch, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and check it out a little bit. And I figured, what better game than the first game that I ever played for the 16-bit era, which would have been Super Mario World. So I'm going to chill out for about, maybe an hour, hour and a half, and just play some of the games that they put out. So we'll see how it goes. Speaking of which, the person responsible for me having a Super Nintendo, my father. Dad, how are you tonight? I'm glad you could take time away from watching it. The 1990 version, mind you, to watch this. Highly recommend that you get back into the 2017 version, especially because we've got the, the sequel coming out soon, which I think is going to be really good. They got James McAvoy. Oh my goodness. What a horrible way to start. I just died right off the bat. Lit, what's up, man? Hey, didn't have a chat bar when I came in? Oh, that's weird. I wonder if it was, like, hidden down at the bottom. Judge, what's up, man? How excited are you now that the Super NES games are on the Switch? I know you were kind of pumped for it. Still watching it on Sci-Fi? My dad is watching it right now. That's so weird, Lit. Hamfist here is my dad, and he was watching it just a minute ago. So weird. I wonder if he's watching it on Sci-Fi as well. Personally, I cannot wait to see the sequel, but I'm on call this week, so I'm probably not going to be able to go to the movies, which makes me very sad. But I am definitely going to see that, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to have some good stuff. Can't wait to get home and play some SNES. What game is first up on your list, Judge? Just out of curiosity. Never seen the original all the way through. It's hard to watch, man. Like, it's not horrible, but by the end of it, you're going to be like, ooh, that was maybe some questionable decisions were made. Although I will say they have some pretty loving homages to some elements from the 90s. Well, I guess you would say from the book in, the modern remake of it. Beck, what's up? I'm walking as I'm watching. Please don't trip over something. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, Beck, but I'm glad you could come hang out for a little bit. Also, did your download finish for Monster Hunter World? I know you've been sweating it. You were watching it on Sci-Fi too? Awesome. Yeah, I think we have the original It on Apple TV because I bought it because they put it on sale for like $5 one day or something, and it was not as scary to me now in my 30s as it was. So my parents are amazing people, they truly are, but they also decided it would be a good idea to let me watch the movie It when I was 5 years old, which I both am delighted by and was also horrified by. And the thing that scared me the most about It, and I don't think this is a spoiler since I think you've already seen this part, Lit, I think so, well, maybe not. I'll just say there's something that has to do with a fridge, and it scared me so bad that I didn't even like to open the fridge when I was a kid. That's all I'll say about it. I don't want to spoil anything, even though, to be fair, it's hard to spoil a movie from 1990, but still. When I was a kid, I fell asleep during it. I couldn't do it, Oak. Freaked me out and couldn't deal with it. Oh, it's only an hour in? Okay, yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything. But there were elements of that frightened me quite badly. See? And you were probably asleep at 3 a.m., so it didn't even matter at that point, Lola. And I'm sure you're very excited. No, don't look at it, Lynn. Don't spoil it, Oak City. That's why I was trying to be careful about what I said. Look away from the chat, Lip. Well, I guess with a delay, there's probably not much I can do about that, but... You were awake until 4? Jeez, you're a maniac, Beck. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, I mean, again, to be fair, the movie's 29 years old at this point, but still, I know not everybody has seen it. Also, Oak, what did you think of the remake of it, without spoiling too much? Just curious to know your thoughts if you thought it was a worthy successor to the 1990 version, an improvement, or somewhere in between. We will see. I watched that film when I was 10. I had seen Predator. Now, I will say, okay, dude, I'm about to go live as well. Have fun. Fortunately, My typing is covering up the chat. Oh, no, no, you're fine, man. What are you going to be streaming? I'll see if I can drop by after this if you're still up. Or if you're still alive, I guess. When I was, I want to say 7 or 8 years old, my parents took me to see Terminator 2. And I was totally fine with everything. I thought it was awesome, like, coolest thing I'd ever seen. The only thing that freaked me out about that was the dream sequence that Sarah Connor has, where she thinks the nuclear bomb hits, and then you see, like, that skeleton, like, or she's at the playground, and you see that skeleton kind of slam against the chain link fence. That freaked me out. The remake is a well-crafted, stylized horror. I think so. Although people are saying that the new one is, or the sequel, I guess, is too long. But they also said that despite that, when the horror hits, it hits really, really hard. Which I am fine with. Sam, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? Has it been a good day for you? I like the Barney Stinson explanation of Terminator. You know, I haven't watched How I Met Your Mother in quite some time. I would have to go back to it. YourPlayerTwo, I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it, man. I also am doing well. I figured I've been wanting to start the Throwback Thursday stream ever since I got back from the Southeast Game Exchange. And then, yeah, again, the same day I decided to kind of give it a go is... Oh, no. No! It's okay. I didn't need you anyways, Yoshi. But then the same day I decided to kind of start it up. That's when, you know, Nintendo put SNES games out, which I was super wrong about. I readily admit it. I thought they wouldn't drop SNES games for some time because I didn't think they really needed to, but Nintendo's going above and beyond. It's not like they don't have more retro systems they can continue to bring to the online experience, I guess. I haven't seen the second one yet either. El Gamer Latino, what's up? Are you hyped about Terry Bogard and Smash? I wasn't a big fan of the original series. I'm happy for fans, but I don't have any amazing connection to it. He's sad when the robot kills Sarah Connor. I know, right? Makes me want to play, what was the Far Cry game that was in the 80s? Why can't I remember the name of it? Any predictions for the last DLC? Let's see. The last one, I think we... I don't think it can be Waluigi. I think, even though, despite the fact that fans have been eager for it, I think he'll be one of the characters that shows up in the expanded one that they mentioned that they were working on in the Direct. But as far as the final character, hard to say. I don't know. Probably not going to be Doom Guy, though. Although that would be nice. He's grasping at her so hard. Thank you! Yes. And that tiny red light's getting crushed out of existence. That was really sad and depressing. Neo, what's up, man? No, I mean, it's Super Mario. All we've been doing is talking about the movie It, and now Terminator, and pretty much just, you know, playing some Super Mario World. Because I haven't touched it in probably like a year or so, I'd say. Honestly, the Barney argument for Terminator holds some serious water. I'll have to go back and check it out unless you can paraphrase it, man. Alright, now I gotta go later. I'll have a good one, man. I will see if I can drop by your stream. He's the hero? Oh, no, you're fine, Neo. Notifications are kind of wonky anyways. Yes, this is the Switch one, Morrow. And hello! The Queen of Souls, how are you? I take it you haven't had to flex your not insurmountable power in the Discord yet? But if you do, you have my full endorsement because I trust your judgment. There we go. I can sit and watch now? Right on, Vic. Josh, your text on the side is covering your face. Oh, it is. Hold on. I can fix that. Give me 1 second here. I don't know why that's been so wonky ever since I made some light adjustments, but I think I can fix it. Maybe? Let me unlock this, because I have it locked so it can't move around. I think that works. That looks better. Yeah, there we go. Now it should not cover my face in theory. There we go. Oh boy. As more cogent arguments may probably look up Barney Terminator theory, I will have to do so. I mean, Josh is already an admin on my bear thing. He's barely there. You made me an admin there? I didn't know that. Did I know that? Thank you for that. I'm not sure. Taylor, what's up, man? How you doing? Maybe we can dream for a 64 online games for Nintendo. We already did, kinda. We got some 64 games in Turok and Turok 2. Mad World type. For a second, I thought that said Mac World. I was like, who here is talking about Mac World? That's some hardcore Apple fanboy nonsense. And we can smell our own. Never look at Mario games really, so it's good just being able to watch them. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much classic. I'm surprised that they didn't launch with Mario RPG, but I have a sneaking suspicion that'll come in a future update. I thought there was... Well, I guess I already have a fire flower, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I thought that would hurt him. Guess not. Mispronounced the bear community. It has been approved. Are you ready for your bear tattoo? I'll get a bear tattoo if you get a bear tattoo, Morrow. That's fair. Might be lurking more than usual. That's fine, man. Lurk away. You're not required not to lurk. So go nuts, my friend. Not taken out there. I already have one in my heart. That doesn't count, Morrow. What kind of bear tattoo do you think I should get? Because if you say Danganronpa, I think that would be fair, after I've played it. Otherwise, I'd just be like a huge poser. Not that I normally care about such things, but you know. What? I'm so excited to finally have SNES games on this. I bet you are, Taylor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a little cocky there. I'm gonna die. I just realized that. Oh, nope, never mind. Danganronpa Bears. He's evil? Spoilers, Morrow. You know I still have to play all 3 of those. Rough night, so good just to chill for a bit after a week full of stress. Yeah, it's been kind of a stressful day for me, too, at work, man. But, you know, I'm chilling out a little bit tonight. Hopefully you can relax and get some chill time in, too. Also, I'm pretty excited, speaking of retro games that are not truly retro games, but Jay and Silent Bob's Mall Brawl is going out on pre-order tomorrow at limited run. I'm not going to try to get the fancy collector's edition. I don't really care. I mean, I do. I love Jay and Silent Bob. But, you know, I'm happy to get the regular open pre-order one, which is an actual NES cart, and I think that's tremendous. But I'm not sure if it'll work on clone systems or not, so there's a little bit of hesitation there, but, you know, we'll see. If you do get a bear tattoo, might I suggest the Buddy Bears? I'm not familiar. Maybe. I don't know if you can get through this game without having to play a single ghost house, but if I can, I absolutely will, because I don't like ghost houses. No! You jerks! It's okay. I'm old hat at this. I could probably just glide all the way to the end of the level without breaking a sweat. Nope! Oh, halfway point, it's not bad. I've got to stay up till about 5 or 6 a.m. You don't have to. That's really late, man. I'll never forget, a buddy of mine, when I was a kid, had a Super Nintendo before I did. Oh, there's a key up there. I could have done a secret exit, I think. Um, but all he wanted to play was, I think it was Ken Griffey Baseball, and all I wanted to play was this. So going to his house to play it was bad thing because all he wanted to do was play baseball, and I couldn't care less about baseball. Mars says, did you say limited run games? What is it? Yeah, you know what limited run is. Smash, what's up, man? Maybe the best game to stream. You know, it's so funny that you're here. What I almost streamed, and I decided not to because I wanted to wait for Halloween, was Castlevania 3. Since I did pick it up at Southeast Game Exchange, and I finally have a copy now. Although technically, I guess I could stream it through the Castlevania collection, but again, I was like, that seems like one I can wait for October. You know, if I was going to start trying a Throwback Thursday stream again, just to do a little bit more retro content, since I've done effectively none this year, I mean, it seems like a game I couldn't really go wrong with, you know? It's an immortal classic. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Mistakes were made. Josh, if you could help with passing the time, I greatly appreciate it. I do personally stuff, like I said, stressful day. Yeah, no, I'm happy to stream for a little bit, man. I can go for probably at least an hour, hour and a half. Oh, yeah, I'm totally getting it. There's no way I'm going to miss a Jay and Silent Bob game. Are you kidding me? I love Kevin so much. Such a great game. Love Castlevania 3. Gets really rough towards the end, at least for me. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is, like, you know, I don't... because I'm no purist, I'd have no problem using, like, save states or anything like that, which I guess a version of save states is sort of built into the Castlevania collection, although it's a little bit more cumbersome than what you would probably get just doing it with the cart on, like, the Retron 5 or something. But, you know, we'll see. I would like to play Castlevania Lords of Shadow. That's another game that I never played, and I've heard it's great, but I heard the second one really sucked. Which is unfortunate. But I guess you can't win them all. I don't remember what this is here for. Interestingly, I was watching the new Blade Runner. It looks good. Have you seen? Yes, that's an excellent, excellent movie. It's weird too because like when I was thinking about like a follow-up for Blade Runner, I was like, you know, it's weird because I don't think anyone's really been clamoring for one, and I think a lot of people are scared that if you tried to do a sequel to Blade Runner, that it was inherently going to be quite bad. But then it was incredible. It was extremely well done. It did not detract at all from the original film. I didn't think. Oh, the game is Jay and Silent Bob's Mall Brawl, which I'm assuming is a loving homage to Mallrats. What is Jay and Silent Bob about? Oh, Morrow. I keep forgetting that you're only 17 years old. It's adorable. Look up a movie called Clerks, and then Mallrats, and then Chasing Amy, and then Dogma, and then Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I think that's the right order. How you been doing, Josh? Your streams so freaking early for me to catch. You, living on the West Coast, you're doing a great job, dude. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. Like I like doing the tips and helpful content, but I was stressing so much about getting the production value down, and I was like, I'm probably getting this entirely wrong because of the way I'm thinking about it. So I decided to try the live format at least through Halloween, and I think what will end up happening is that. The morning stream will probably stick around in some capacity once Halloween hits. But, you know, I was like, you know, I wanted to try some different things on the channel just to see what would happen. But, yeah, it's definitely early for West Coasters, so, you know, no worries if you can't catch them, man. I mean, we're all busy, everyone's creating, everyone's doing their own thing, so I don't take it personally. What did you think of the direct Smash? I saw a bunch of people were streaming it yesterday. I went to Game Looter's stream and Chris Levi's, I was kind of hopping back and forth. Josh, how old are you? How old do you think I am, Morrow? I promise you, it's much older than 17. This is rated M. Look at those boos. It's too scary for my eyes. It's not even that scary, Morrow. Yeah, you're really good. Don't put so much pressure on yourself and be comfortable and confident with your talents. You have what it takes. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. And I think that's one of the things that, you know, was kind of getting to me, is I was so focused on production value, even though I love making good looking stuff, man. Like, I love it. I love the editing process, and I love doing like fancy B-roll and stuff like that, but you know, I didn't want to get in the way of more content, I guess. But that's the trick though, right? Even though I'm doing this as an experiment, the reason I might not do daily after Halloween is because I want to make sure that it's quality, at least, or the content itself is pretty good, and I'm not 100% confident in everything that I've streamed so far, but you know, it's for me, it's you know, it's like a learning experience, I guess. I think the important thing is to just make sure you still love the process, right? Like, I know you love what you do, and I know that there are a lot of people out there who do, but then I also know there are people out there who, they only love the process if they're getting the results. And that's a tough spot to be in if you're trying to run the marathon that is YouTube. 90? I am not 90 years old, Morrow. You monster. I made a reaction video to the direct after saying it was okay, but nothing mind-blowing. I wouldn't say it was mind-blowing, but I will say that I think Nintendo's done a good job at, like, just rapid-firing information out on these directs to keep it interesting throughout a fairly brisk 40-minute runtime, I think. Again, like, I think my favorite announcement there, again, was Deadly Premonition, because I never played it. It's one of those games where, like, I always saw the box art, and I would always be like, ooh, that looks kind of interesting. Then I never really took the leap. And now, not only is it getting ported to the Switch, but it's getting a sequel, apparently, and I guess people who are really rabid fans of that game are really excited about it. This is quality, buddy. Thanks, man. Josh's amazing on and off camera that I can respect and support. Many thanks, Neo. Wait, how did you see me off camera? You live in a different country. You, like, hunker down in the bushes? Now I'm terrified. If you only like it for the results, you're on the wrong planet. No joke. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to say, like, of course it feels good when you get more subscribers or more views or whatever, but, like, if that's the only thing oh, yeah, I forgot about that. If that's the only thing pushing you, like, not great. Love the process, not the results. Yes, 35, Morrow. That is how old I am now. I was born when Ghostbusters came out. And there's a good chance your only familiarity with the Ghostbusters is from the 2016 Abomination version. And it's when you speak to me off camera, try to be. I am generally the same off camera as I am on for the most part. I just have a bit of a potty mouth in my personal life, which I try to keep off of YouTube. Which I mostly succeed at, except for scary games. Like, I don't think I can handle it then. Speaking of which, I need to finish Blair Witch, because I think we were over halfway done with that game when I streamed it the other night, but it is spooky. And then we got to play some Catherine. I guess you can converse with my cousin then, because he's near your age. Like, there's not some, you know, I'm not limited to only speaking with people who are in their 30s, Mara, okay? I'm just saying when you like Hoover J and Silent Bob, that I'm taking damage on that statement, okay? Those F-bombs, though, yeah. I have my share, just never on camera, in so much as I can help it. Oh no! Oh, I did it! I sacrificed him! I'm sorry, Yoshi, you had to go. And the Invincibility Star isn't gonna save me from a drop like that, buddy. I'm sorry. You made no. You know, I could just rewind. You know, whatever. I'll rewind. Again, not a purist. I don't need to redo the entire level. Rip Yoshi. I know. Like, it's just instinct, right? Especially if you grew up playing Super Mario World, you know how helpful that last ditch effort can be. There we go. You monster, you killed. He had to go. He had to go. I had no choice. He knew what he was getting into when we started this relationship. Well, again, I know there are children on the stream. You know, that's another reason I try to watch my language. Especially, like, after the Southeast Gaming Exchange, there were a couple of kids after I did that panel who, like, their parents came up and talked to me and stuff, and one of them said they already watched the channel, the other one said they were going to start watching the channel, and I was like, I feel, you know, because I do feel like, you know, real old-fashioned when I don't use language like that, in a way. But, you know, I mean, if I want to, you know, put the content out there for as wide an audience as possible, including, like, younger folks who like the idea of starting a channel, you know, I don't want to limit their good time because their parents freak out because, you know, sounds horrible. You're right, he served his purpose. I regret nothing, Smash. He knew exactly what was going to happen. You won't rewind to save Yoshi, you monster. I can always get another Yoshi, okay? But this stream has to keep rolling. What? I don't know why I'm not capturing this footage. I probably should. I don't have a lot of just Super Mario World footage laying around. I hate to say this, but honestly, most kids are using worse language than yeah, and that's true. But I sleep better knowing that I'm not mostly directly contributing to it. But then again, it's like I'll play games that use foul language. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna not play awesome games to avoid it. Although I probably could. I could probably just make this a Dragon Quest Builders 2 only streaming channel, and I could probably get away with it. Such a good game. And I'm real excited to play Dragon Quest 11 on the Switch whenever it drops later this month. I don't know. What was your absolute favorite announcement out of the Direct if you had to pick one, Smash? Even though you were, not overly impressed with it. My streams are pure potty mouth. Yeah, I'm sure mine would get closer to it as I do horror streams this October. It is a great day for Switch fans. I 200% agree. Not trying to sway you, just your kids are playing GTA and F-Bomb and this and that. I'm like, my mom would kill me. Yeah, it's, I theoretically I could, but then also, the other thing is, it is, if you're trying to, do things like maximize search engine ranking, YouTube frowns on potty mouth because they can't pitch that to advertisers as well. Disney's not going to want to put their next princess movie in front of somebody who's dropping F-bombs like crazy. Daniel, what's up, dude? Bad parents blame YouTube instead of, hold on. No. Oh, that was so dumb. There we go. Bad parents blame YouTube instead of their own faults, and then you got YouTube taking the blame and curbing the entire platform in a PC direction. Really tragic. Yeah, I mean, but I understand it from a business perspective for them, right? Like, they're trying to maximize revenue, and I get it, but, it does limit your ability to be expressive on the platform, but, again, it's a free platform, so you're kind of stuck playing by their rules. And Daniel, you think after practice we're still on for more Man of Medan tomorrow night? My favorite announcement will be Xenoblade, but I already own it and I've yet to play it, so man, I need to, yeah, and that's where I was with Catherine when I got the remake of that. I hadn't played it yet. But then I picked up the PS4 version. But yeah, like Xenoblade, I think that I would enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles 2 more having played the original, which I will probably grab that whenever it drops. Yes, YouTube does indeed strike again. I keep my streams swear-free, but I also tend to stream games like Choaniki. Which, oh wait, is that the one that you sent me the other day? The one that was completely bonkers? Excellent, Daniel. And it's weird because, like, I was watching a review from, who was it, Mayor Hairbear, and he pointed out that, it's mostly a jump scare factory, especially in the latter half, but I'm okay with that. Jump scares are very effective on me. I thought about, for October, seeing if I could make, like, if there was, like, a new subscriber or donation, really anything that makes a sound, if I could change it to, like, a really loud, terrifying scream, so it could just fuel jump scares the whole time, and I would just be on edge no matter what I play, but I don't know if you can even do that. How can you be profanity-free if you stream... Wait. Oh boy. Oh, let me pause it for a second, catch up with the chat. It's going too fast for me. How can you be profanity if you stream Super Mario Maker 2? Not possible. That's a good point. Wish YouTube was an insane wasteland, but it's a crazy place. Like the world we live, tread lightly, use disclaimers, don't be stupid. I think that's pretty good advice for most arenas of life. Yes and no on YouTube being a free platform. I'd argue it's a monopoly and creators have nowhere else to go to get their videos seen. Combine that with Google as their parent company and the direct search. So wait, at what point is it not a free platform? You mean? Or wait, are we? I meant when I say it's free to use, I meant like you don't have to pay to be on it. Or do you mean like there's an opportunity cost there? Results to YouTube, the deck is stacked. You mean in terms of like you just have to play by their rules? Because I would agree with that. Oh, wait. What do I need to do here? I think I'm going to box myself in here somehow. I'm going to try to tread lightly. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh no! I meant to throw it, then I destroyed it. Josh, I fixed my audio so it shows up on my stream time. Oh, awesome, man. Sounds good. I'll read my last line combined with the initial one for it to make sense. Hold on. And wait. Yes and no on YouTube being a free platform. I'd argue it's a monopoly and creators have nowhere else to go to get their video seen. Combine that with Google as their parent company and directs search results to YouTube. The deck is stacked. Josh, I'm very disappointed in disproving your facial grooming habits. I'm working on it, D-Dub. I'm sorry. Marketing is the only way to reach people who care. I'd say nothing will replace marketing. Yeah, I mean, they do have... it's hard to argue them having a monopoly on search, certainly. They own the 2 largest search engines in the world, so... You know what? I'm just gonna take the bottom row. And just take the hit if I have to. Nope. That jump wasn't going to work. Oh, sorry. The limited run game that's coming out is... oh, actually, that's going to be way more helpful. Is Jay and Silent Bob's Mall Brawl, which is a throwback to a movie called Mallrats from, I think, 1995, I want to say. I would be fairly confident in saying that Oak City probably knows exactly what it's from. Is there something up here? I think there is. Oh, maybe not. Secret exit? I think I need the red switch to get up there. All I can hear is Sheldon in my head from Big Bang saying, "Jump, jump, you 8-bit blower." Oh no. Okay. Whew. No, I didn't. I think I will pre-order River City Girls. I think it's an open pre-order, but no, not yet. And honestly, I never played the original River City Ransom. I don't think, or at least if I do, I don't remember it. I probably could have grabbed that Firefly or whatever. I don't need it. I'll be okay. Probably. It was 95. I'm glad to hear that. Not how I thought that was going to get... Oh, come on. Time to use those hacks. What? Side-scrolling beat-em-ups are classic. Right? I think there's still very much a place for them. Nostalgic Numbnuts and I have been in a year-long feud as to whether or not the beat-em-up genre is still relevant, and I think it totally is when it's done correctly. So, Maro, I'll consider the bear tattoo, but I need you to very seriously consider watching Mallrats for me. Or Chasing Amy. The entire Viewisk universe is something that is delightful. Mostly. Now will they bring back Scott Pilgrim? Because that would be great. I hope so. I hope they can get that licensing figured out. I'm never playing that again. Because I don't think I can. I don't think I have a 360 that has it on it anymore, and I don't think you can re-download it even if you bought it. You're with Nostalgic Numbnuts? You don't think it's a relevant genre at all? Streets of Rage 2 prices say it's still relevant. Ooh, counterpoint, Oak City gamers. Scott Pilgrim was fun. It was tough too. You have it on a hard drive? Nice. And again, those are the things that make me sour about digital distribution. Again, digital has a lot of advantages. I won't deny it. But I don't want physical stuff to go away just because games like that are going to be lost to time. And if there's one thing we've even learned from big publishers, that they don't even archive their own games very well. So some of the original source code for games that we'll never be able to play again is just lost because, you know, just rotting in a filing cabinet somewhere. Oh, nice, Mario. Is that surprising? What, that they don't archive them well? Not particularly. But it is unfortunate. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. It can be relevant, but needs to blend genres. Straight beat-em-ups are dead. I'm trying to think if there were any that are even out that weren't, you know, the result of just like a port or something. Oof. Game like Streets Rage 4 and Battletoads will sell on recognition. New entries are a nope. You know, and I don't know, did Battletoads already come out? Because I played that at E3, and it's weird because I saw people trashing it, but... And I was somebody who trashed. I thought the art style looked sort of dopey, but playing it in person, I thought it was pretty good. Like, I didn't hate my experience with it. I like the film. Never knew it was a game, to be honest. What, Scott Pilgrim? Originally, it was a graphic novel. Oh, okay, it's not out yet. Yay, Super Games! Indeed, Mark. How you doing this evening, brother? Ooh. You have a point, but I'd say game relevance is intrinsically linked to excellent mechanics. That's the issue. You can have the whole package, but squishy controls kills a game. I would agree with that. Squishy controls will kill a game very quickly. I think that's one of the things that makes me pumped about Deadly Premonition 2, is apparently the original Deadly Premonition, the camera was zoomed in too far, which made the game sort of needlessly difficult. And then the PS3 re-release apparently improved on it. And apparently this version on the Switch improves it even further with the enhanced camera and better controls. So that I'm happy about. Is this an old game or a new game, Josh? What, Super Mario World? Is that what you're talking about? Or Deadly Premonition? Or something else that we talked about? Streets of Rage 2 had a relevant price because it's such a tight game. Oh boy. Hold on. Oh. Well, okay, whatever. You get that one up? Oh, I'll probably kept going. Oof. Alright, that's fine. This game came out in 1990, I think, so it's an old game. Although it just got released on the Switch today. At like 7 p.m. Eastern, I think. It's easy to get involved with it like a one-night stand with some Thursday strange game. I'm talking about games. Are you sure, Oak? That sounded suspect. Like I said, I really don't know the Mario franchise. Yeah, this was a launch title for the Super Nintendo back in 1990, I believe. Although for some reason 1991 keeps sticking in my head, but I'm pretty sure this was 1990. Also, it's weird, like, back then, I really liked Ghost Houses, but today, I don't like Ghost Houses. And I think I liked it at the time just because it was such a departure from just, like, standard platforming I'd seen in Mario games leading up to it, but still. Now they just sort of annoy me. I think I can jump on him, can I? Oh, not if I do that, probably. Not really a remake, just like a re-release, I think. Minyard, do you have lots of experience with super games? I don't know if I would say lots. I have a fair amount, like in so much as I had a fair amount of super games when I was a kid, but tragically, when you're a kid and you don't have a lot of expendable income because you're not really working, I would sell games at the time so I could get... Oh, come on. So I could get new systems and new games. I just got a PS2 Slim, hooked it up, gonna try the bouncer. Nice. Although, as I remember, the bouncer was not well received at the time. But I think I saw it the other day at Half Price Book for like $6. It almost looks like an emo version of Sora somehow. Wait, he's a freak? Who's a freak? Yes and no, CG, for me, there's only so much you can do to make a straight up beat 'em ups game in general. You mean to make it enjoyable? I hate these green bubbles. What a dumb enemy. You have so much games to do, I wonder if you're ever going to have a playlist of game series. Actually, I do. They're just not published. I have, a few... Oh, come on. I'm backing that up. I only missed the jump because I was trying to maintain chat. It wasn't a mechanical failure on my part, I was just distracted. Yeah, at some point I'll republish all of these, I believe. My first console all to myself was a Game Boy, so that was actually another... I was thinking about playing some of my original Game Boy games. For some reason, I held on to a lot of those through the years. Never really sold them off. Bouncer's going up in cost also. Why? Why is the Bouncer all of a sudden going up in cost? Why is this happening? You are breezing through Super Mario like a pro, though? I mean, I've spent a lot of time with it when I was a kid. And I'm missing a lot of stuff. Like, I'm skipping some secret exits and things like that. But, you know, it's a really enjoyable game. One of the best. I would honestly like to watch your game series if you do, though. What, you mean, like... Now, when you say game series, do you mean, like, grouping things together by genre, or do you mean literally, like, doing a part 1, part 2, part 3, and playing all the way through a particular game? Because I can't decide if it would be better for me to try to go all the way through certain games, or if just being, you know, kind of a variety... Doing variety streams is better, where you just get to sample a lot of games that I play for a short period of time. And I will say, I kind of decided that I was going to try that briefly anyways with Halloween, because I only wanted to play 4 or 5 distinct games. Now, Luigi's Mansion 3, when that comes out, I took Halloween off. I took November 1st off so I could basically stream it all day and all night, just have a blast with that game, because I think it's going to be super fun. But, you know, the only other way I was going to experiment with that was by trying to finish some games that I didn't, like play them for an entire week, right? Like Evil Within 2, for example, which I never finished. Smash sends a lot of symbols. Oh, gotta run. Have a good one, Smash. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Always good hearing your insights and, you know, get a different perspective on things. My first game on the original Xbox was Morrowind. My first game on the original Xbox was Splinter Cell, because I was convinced that was the only way I get to play it. And that was how I became familiar with what would later be known commonly as timed exclusives. Whoop. Yeah, I'm not messing with that anymore. It is a cult following the Bouncer. Don't ask me why, but it's been starting to get some attention. Yeah, weird. This puzzle's so stupid. It's just pure dumb luck. There's no way of knowing if you're getting the right order or not. Savages. That's the emoji for Oak City Gamers. Oh, right on. Oh, no! What is this sorcery? It's okay, you'll get that in a minute, Yoshi. Maybe. Oh, this is so annoying. Come on. Come on! The first game that you grabbed that you couldn't put down, first game that I got that I couldn't put down, that's a great question. Probably Star Control for DOS. Which actually, it also got a port to the Sega Genesis later on, and MC Mer streamed that on his channel once, and I was super nostalgic for it. I would still like to see the beginning to end, or at least some, you could just sample whatever. Which one do you think I should actually try to finish first, Maro, that isn't a bajillion hours long? Any preference? Not Sekiro. I want to play a game that I can enjoy, not struggle brutally with on stream for hundreds of hours. I know JT knows us since the beginning when we only talk in chat emoji like we were raised in the wild by a smartphone. It's an amazing analogy. Oh no! Yoshi, we gotta get a move on, buddy. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, bye, buddy. So mean. Finish Catherine. I can finish Catherine. I think Catherine's only like, what, 12, 13 hours? But yeah, Star Control would be up there as one of the first games that grabbed me. Also, Paradroid for the Commodore. If you really want me to date myself, that'll do it. So, Maro, can I trust you to watch some Kevin Smith movies for me? I think that's only fair if I'm going to beat Catherine on stream. This game's just so delightfully entertaining. And that's just a hallmark of good design. It's not even that... I mean, and yes, the game is gorgeous, right? Even today, artistically speaking. It's fantastic. It's aged incredibly well, the way a lot of games from this era have. But at the same time, it's just mechanically sound. It's the same reason Pac-Man's still fun. I mean, for us normies who haven't learned its patterns perfectly, I guess. Whoa! Jerks. At least at the halfway point. Is this gonna be Yoshi or a mushroom? Those bullet bills are not screwing around. What am I watching? Do you want something that's completely like bonkers humor, or something that has a little bit of humanity to it? If you want humanity, watch Chasing Amy. If you want something that's just like dumb, nerdy fun, watch Mallrats. Clerks is great too. Kevin, thank you so much for becoming a new friend. Oh, you got me killed, Kevin. I take everything back. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. That was an unwarranted overreaction on my part, I think. Do you prefer doing one of Cheeky streams or a walkthrough? Oh no, I don't think I'd ever want to do walkthroughs. I've done pre-produced content that's walkthroughs, but it bores me to tears. I can't stand it. I would just want to do cheeky fun streams forever. See if I can outrun this bullet bill all the way to the end of the level. You're not the boss of me, Bill. You hear me? No! Okay. Too ambitious. Still, that was fun while it lasted. What? Alright, that's fine. Mallrats is a great entry point, but Clerks is the all-in-one. Clerks is where it started, Morrow. If you can stomach a black and white indie film from 94? 93? It's worth watching. And when you watch all of them, like, so it's the name of Kevin's production company is View Askew. So collectively, all of these films that I've referenced all theoretically exist in the same universe called the View Askew universe. Dogma's a lot of fun too, as long as you're not somebody who gets easily offended by, well, Dogma, I guess. Come on, put a hole in this thing for me. Help me out. Jerk. What? I totally had him there. Is that because you get bored or new games come out too fast nowadays? Kind of both. Some games I try them and I'm like, I just don't love it, and I don't torture myself. I'll leave it in the collection in case someone ever wants to borrow it, but ultimately, You know, if a game doesn't resonate with me, I don't really worry about it too much. Life's too short to play bad games. 94? I'm not that young, Josh. How old are you again? Oh, you're 26? That's pretty young, Morrow. Shouldn't have done that. Or that. That's why Josh... No, I really like Sekiro. I want to finish it. It's just that the amount of time I was investing in Sekiro to get good at it was getting in the way of me playing other games that I liked. I will return to Sekiro. I just... Oh, come on. There were just so many other things that were coming out that I wanted to play that I couldn't in good conscience continue with the race. Not to mention that Dragon Quest Builders 2 is pure magic. Nope. There we go. I feel so bad if I don't finish a walkthrough on. No, Josh, life is long. Play all the games. Life is long enough to play. It's not. It is not long enough for me. I have very, very little patience for subpar gaming experiences. If I had hipster glasses on right now, I'd be pushing them up. I love City Lights. What's that? Chaplain? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Whoa! Not get burned alive. Da, 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 da. Mikkel, what's up, man? How you doing? What? Have you also been playing some SNES games? I've never seen it, Morrow. I'm not that old. Watch City Lights, and then we can converse on how good it is. Is it on YouTube? City Lights movie. Wait. It's a silent film, Morrow? Oh, Morrow. I'm sure you're probably right. I'm sure it's a hallmark of the infancy of cinema. But I don't know if that one's going to be for me. Meanwhile, Mallrats is an unmitigated classic. Like, why would you watch Charlie Chaplin when you have Kevin Smith? Alright, where you at? No! You jerk. There we go. There we go. I still got him. Yes, it's silent through an hour and 27 minutes long. An hour and 27 minutes of silence? Oh, can I get him? There we go. So I'm gathering Dragon Quest is your go-to game to just stick on and play. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is, for sure. It's my forever game. But you know, one SNES game kind of opens the door for other systems like GameCube and stuff on the Switch. Oh yeah, it totally does. And I hope they do. I hope they start bringing GameCube games over to the Switch. I know this is no Avengers. It's not the Avengers. It's, you know, and I'm not saying it's terrible. Wait, where's Mikkel? Did he say something else? What up, bro? Just chilling, man. Relaxing. Playing some SNES games, because now they are on the Switch, as everyone has been clamoring for some time. Like Jedi Outcast. Doing good, man. Just adjusting to full-time content creator life. It's unique. Congratulations, man. That's tremendous. I haven't played the SNES games yet. Just finished River City Girls and writing my review of it. Very cool, man. Yeah, I'm going to try to get the physical for that from Limited Run. We were talking about that earlier. Josh is dying inside. If I tell you that Robert Downey Jr. did a Charlie Chaplin movie, would you watch it? You know, actually, I think I did know that. You don't need to twist my arm. I'll watch it tomorrow. As long as you watch some Kevin Smith movies. I think it's a fair trade. Preparing to interview the voice actors and music producer for River City Girls. River City Girls, sorry. I read that totally wrong at first. That's tremendous, man. Very cool. I guess it would make sense to familiarize yourself more with the game if you're going to be interviewing a voice actor from it. I've seen Dragon Quest, and one of my problems is just watching it is it takes so long before the game just lets you do your own thing. Yeah, that kind of pacing will bum me out too, actually. City Lights is a Chaplin classic. He plays an immigrant. Okay. I'll watch Kevin Smith. Which one would I start with? I'll watch it soon, so you better do it. On my word, you report back to me about your Kevin Smith exploits. I will watch that movie. You can yell at me in the Discord if you'd like. Speaking of which, for anybody who would like to join said Discord, it is here. And sorry, almost died trying to manage chat at the same time. And Morrow is the cruel, cruel mistress that runs it now. No, I'm kidding. She's a delight. But yes, I will watch Amara. And in terms of which one you should start with, what do you think, Oak? I feel like you're somebody who has some expertise in this particular arena. Like, I'm tempted to say Clerks just because that is the beginning of Kevin's career. That being said, Clerks is not his best film, I don't think. I would say that the film he had that had the most heart was probably Chasing Amy. Chasing Amy at least is about comic books, and I think Morrow has some appreciation for comics, so that might be a good choice. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, Morrow. You got a lot of options there. Oak says it's a serious message about the way Americans were treating immigrants during the early 40s. Yeah, I'm not opposed to watching it. I'm a culture guy. I know some stuff, okay? Would you ever want to be part of a game company, like working on a game or making your own game? Probably not. I wouldn't mind being a fly on the wall to film people making a game. I think that would be fun. One of my favorite things to watch, or I guess early things that got me interested in doing video editing and stuff, was watching Penny Arcade TV. And I think it was 2-Player Productions worked on that, doing the Penny Arcade TV episodes in the early days, like mid-2000s, I want to say. As far as working on a game, I don't know. I mean, because those guys work incredibly long hours. Not only if you ever watched Indie Game, the movie, but like it's definitely not a Sunshine and Roses proposition, even for like indie underdogs. Like you're just grinding it out like crazy. And plus, I don't know how much I could even contribute to a game. Maybe a little bit in the area of writing, but I can't code. I can't design anything. So I don't know that I would be a tremendous voice actress. I don't know how I would really contribute to the quality assurance, but QA can be pretty brutal for video games. So I don't know if I would find that enjoyable either. Did you know Silent Bob actually knew Stan Lee? Oh yeah. Yeah, he actually, I can't remember the name of the documentary. He did a really long, almost like 2-hour-long interview, kind of documentary style thing with, well, not really documentary, just an interview with Stan that was a lot of fun to watch, but I can't remember the name of it. Also, a serious development in the area of screenwriting. Tell me what I watch. I'm on a roll watching all the Tarantino. Oh, that's on. Is that your first time watching tomorrow? Because I like just about everything Tarantino did, with the exception of I didn't really get into Jackie Brown that much. And also, what's your favorite Tarantino movie so far? If this is your first experience, Mara, that's tremendous. I'm so happy there was Mikel Casanova. I only know a few doing the voices, and I was already ecstatic about it, and it just looks very colorful and right up my alley. I've been working on my review copy since Monday, but there's so much content in that game. That's something I like to hear. Oh, no. That's okay. We're still doing okay. Jeez, man, he leapt at me with a vengeance. I've watched it, but it was after he died, and I just cried. Yeah, that was a sad day for everybody. Also, if you really want to get hit right in the feels, hold on, let me find this. It's free to watch on YouTube as long as you don't mind ads. With great power, the Stan Lee story. So this is free to watch on YouTube, but it's like one of those purchasable movie type things. But if you want to watch this, it'll give you a lot of beautiful insight into Stan Lee's life and what it was like when he got started. SNES hype all day, Rufus. How you doing this evening, sir? I hope it's been a good one. Don't remember where I started. I think 3 years ago or more. My favorite is Django and Inglourious Bastards. Solid picks. Did you watch Pulp Fiction, Morrow? That's a classic right there. Can you tell I went to film school? A little bit. Josh, gotta get you on the podcast now that I'm more available. I'm down, man. Let me know when. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I think I had to keep moving, and I didn't move. Nope. Oh, it's not available in your country? Oh, that sucks, Neo. If you just search for that, somebody may have, uploaded it illicitly. Does Josh have a Discord for movies? I will. Oh, that's a good idea. Mara, you can make a channel on the Discord for movies, and we can talk about it more there. You control the Discord now. This is why I can't make. I can't argue with Mara too much because she has complete control over the YourPlayerTwo Discord, which was a decision I made in a moment of weakness, and again because she is very keen on threatening people. I love that Josh glazed over that controversial Kevin Smith comment. Wait. I'm going to pause the game to show you how much I'm not glazing over one. Hold on. I literally didn't see it. His best film probably has to be Clerks 2. It's a great metaphor for Kevin's career at the time. That one? That's not terrible. I liked Clerks 2 a lot. If you ask me any given day, I'd probably prefer watching Clerks 2 to Clerks 1. Blasphemous as that might sound to some Kevin Smith purists. What confuses you, Neo? Those clutch ideas, though, I will go hide. Oh, that is amazing. You went to film school, only did film class, and did an embarrassing film about Star Wars. Oh, how could it have been embarrassing? I'm sure you killed it. Ruben says, I was patiently waiting all day to play these games. I think a lot of people have been, right? You had to wait till, I think, 7 p.m. Eastern before you could get it. Go, Mario. There should have been a mushroom here. This is unacceptable. The Jane Silent Bob and Ian's car look, it does look great, Rufus. Mario, I was in embarrassing bids. You see my channel. Josh, I was the bad guy in the film. I have to see this film now. Spyro the Gamer, hello. How are you doing this evening? Is this your first time hanging out on the stream, buddy? If so, I demand you tell me every minute detail about how your Thursday's been, and also what you had for dinner tonight. I mean, you don't have to. It would just give me more context into your life choices, like if you're a pineapple on pizza sort of guy, for example. Or indeed a guy at all. Should probably check my biases there. I didn't want to write an essay, and filming was the easy way out. Fair enough, Morrow. That's it. Your page with someone else's can control. It makes no sense to me. I see. Ronmar says, nice Super Mario World. I streamed this not too long ago. I take it you're a big fan. Also, thank you for stopping by, Ronmar. Have you been here before? And if so, and I've forgotten, I'm sorry. I don't always have the best memory when it comes to these things. But yeah, it's, this is actually me restarting, or starting for the first time, really, Throwback Thursday. Because I wanted to get more retro content on the channel. I didn't do a lot this year. And this was a way for me to kind of rekindle my love for some of the games that, I hadn't spent as much time with. Let me get this boss battle done, and then I'll catch up with the chat. I do apologize. You and your bouncy shenanigans. Get wrecked, nerd. Pineapple on pizza is glorious. We love that out here in Hawaii. I also agree that it's glorious. I like to usually do a pizza that's like all pepperoni, but then half green olive, half pineapple, and so I have like, something tangy and then something sweet to kind of offset it. Glorious like a Bobby Roone? Yes? Please don't judge me for not knowing who that is. I'm too old. You understand, Ron Murray. I feel like I haven't seen you in the chat much, man, but if you just lurk, that's totally fine. But I'm glad you're being chatty today. Josh, you are a nerd. Don't hate on the nerds. I meant that in like a mildly pointed, adorably amusing way. Not condemning any actual nerds because, First time playing Spyro in years, and the trilogy is amazing. I bought that, or I got it for free from Best Buy on a deal for the Xbox One. And I still haven't played it yet, because I was like, I'm not waiting for it to come out on Switch, and I still haven't played it. Now it's out on Switch. I probably should have held out for it. Asia, what's up, man? Mario Maker's looking different. Yeah, it makes some pretty amazing levels. You just have to know what you're doing. Somehow I managed to recreate the entirety of the aesthetic of the Super Mario World overworld. It took a while, but I'm very confident in my abilities. Also, how are you, Asia? We call him Rob. Nerds always get revenge. Movie reference. That's true. I am familiar with this. Ron says, yeah, I was at your stream once when you talked about how to start a gaming channel. Right on, man. I know I have at least one or two videos about that, and if you want to see more streams like it, one of the things I've been doing lately, Ron, is just streaming every morning at 8 a.m., trying to do those same kind of tips. Sadly, I should point out here that I won't be able to do that tomorrow morning. I've got to go to work a little early tomorrow because I have to train some people. But should be back on track Monday. Josh, when are you sending me your Valhalla Collector's Edition? That depends on when you're sending me Gravity Rush for the PlayStation 4, Mar. I told you, I'm willing to talk trades. Let's talk. Let's come up with a good deal. Besides, do you really need that copy of Gravity Rush? Wouldn't you much rather have two magnetically joined copies for the Vita of Valhalla? And the other one whose name I can't remember right now because I'm a horrible person. Usually at work in the morning. I got you. Yeah, that's one of the things that has me think about how I can keep doing the daily streaming content is I know it doesn't work for everyone's schedule necessarily. Some parts of the world works great, other parts, like here, not ideal, especially for the West Coast where that stream happens at 5 a.m. Questionable decision on my part. And I love the West Coast people. They're always delightful. What? Oh, I missed it. That's okay. I thought it was going to look super sweet for a minute. That trade hurts my heart. You don't want it? I got you, Oak. I have to go early also. Yeah, I can make it work, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, this whole thing is just an experiment anyways. In so doing, I may learn that it just wasn't a good idea to do 8 a.m. for precisely these reasons. Yoshi, stop screwing around. Oh, okay, that one's on me, Yoshi. That one's on me. Also on me. For the UK, it's perfect time? So you're telling me not to... Oh my god. What am I doing? You guys got me very confused. There's just too much chaos right now. No! It's fine. I was going to sacrifice him anyways. I can't carry the viewer numbers forever. I know. I should be more considerate. I'll come over and steal it? That's quite a drive, Morrow. I hope you have somebody to, like, you know, pass driving responsibilities with. It's a haul to Ohio from... Where are you from again? San Diego? San Jose? San Junipero, for any of you Black Mirror nerds? Is Valhalla really that great? Asia says Yoshi is just a tool. Yes, a tool that I sacrificed earlier so I could cross that finish line, Asia. Romero says if you're not cheating, you're not trying. I mean, it's technically included functionality. It's barely cheating. It's not like, you know, Game Genie level cheating. Yoshi is abused. Valhalla is my favorite game, and you haven't even played it yet? Morrow, to be fair, you say every game is your favorite game. Last week it was Sekiro. This week it's Animal Crossing. Then it was Assassin's Creed. Now it's Valhalla. Make up your mind, youngin'. Okay? Love Game Genie. I got a Game Genie for $5 with the booklet at Southeast Game Exchange, and I still couldn't beat T-Belly in the $5 challenge. He won because he had that sweet, sweet F-Zero, which is a hard title to beat for $5. Oh, come on. What? Not Hometown Story? That could go to the trash? You know, and before that, Mario, your favorite game was My Time at Porsche, and then it was Farm Together. F-Zero does rule. I wish they'd make a new one of those, Ron. That would be fantastic. Poor Mara, all she wants is for Josh to do every game she wants him to do. I know, and more. She wasn't even stopping at games earlier. She was like, tattoo your body with a bear forever. She's a hard friend to keep. She's got some very particular demands within the realm of movie watching, body modification, and video game enjoyment. Anyone see the trailer for Carol and Tuesday? No, I don't even know what that is. I tried so much. Cannot. Still trying what? Lit, what's up, man? Did you stop streaming? Are you still watching it? Because that's a solid 3-hour investment, I would say. What? Just do demands of her back, Josh. But put it on her. I kind of did by demanding she watch some Kevin Smith movies. You know, if she's gonna make me watch Charlie Chaplin, I think Kevin Smith is fair. You can get rid of the control button layout on the bottom by going to setting and disabling show controls. I was wondering about that. Hold on. Oops, that's not what I want. Okay, maybe I'll do it later. I'm on a roll right now. Also, how are you doing, what-ups? Still watching it. Started at 8 and goes to 12:15. It's 4 hours? I always thought that, like, the combined miniseries was only 3 hours, but man, I guess that makes sense. They got a lot of ground to cover. These things shouldn't be allowed to be immune to fire. I'm running out of time. Time to get a move on. But it's okay, there's a secret exit to this level, and it should be over here, I believe. Yeah, it is. Not so tired after all, I see Oak City Gamers. And the biggest non-surprise, the number of SNES Classic streams have gone up. I know, right? Total shocker, right, Vance? Who would have thought? But to be fair, I'd already talked about starting Throwback Thursday, okay? Lady Katana, how are you doing tonight? Are you new here as well? I can't remember. I feel like I shouldn't have hit that one. I think I made a mistake. Yep, I made a mistake. Am I excited for the Jay and Silent Bob reboot? Absolutely, I'm excited for that reboot, Rufus. And I need to get Mara to watch every movie in the View Askew universe so that she can be ready for Jay and Silent Bob reboot. It sucks when you know you have a beam in your brain won't let you sleep. I'm in bed trying to fade more. Are you telling me that I'm some bizarre ASMR channel that's helping you drift off to dreamland? I'm glad to hear it, Katana. I also am good. I had pizza earlier. I think I have to beat this regular, too. No, Josh, I had a horrible thought because I'm going away tomorrow. This will be the last stream I get to watch for a while. No worries, man. Trust me, I'll be here when you get back. I'm in this game for the long haul. Lady Katana is my wife, chat. Oh, wait! Yes, from the other night. Sorry. Like, the name, I was like, wait a second. I know this is familiar. I do remember now, Lit. I'm sorry. That probably came off incredibly rude. Wait, yep, it did come off rude? I said I was sorry, Katana. Oh, okay, that was just impatience on my part. Could really use a mushroom right now. She's a flaming katana, got lit. Nice. Underwater levels are my second least favorite. My first least favorite are the ghost levels. This is second, though, because usually underwater levels require a degree of patience that I just don't have. I'm somebody who likes to rush through things. I know, but no daily, Josh. I'll get withdrawals, and trust me, you'll be fine. You know, most of the streams I've not talked about are completely earth-shattering in their information. Although the group discussion is fun. I do like that at the end of the streams. That stupid ghost ship. Oh, I don't even want to think about that right now. The worst of both worlds. Good call, Rufus. I could have gone all night and not remembered I was going to have to encounter that on this game. So, I don't want to start any spoiler discussion, but I'm curious, if you're continuing to watch it, what do you think of it so far? They have been groundbreaking to me. I should use that as a tagline. Like, at least one person said my streams were groundbreaking. I need to get this. But Lit hasn't seen it, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it too, though. I can't even lie. Although it was funny the other day. Oh, you haven't seen it all the way through. Oh, so you've seen like just like most of it then, Katana? It's worth seeing, Neo, for sure. Oh, I know, right? I can't wait. I hope Bill Hader does an amazing job, and I love that. I can't remember. It's not Finn Wolfhard, I don't think. The kid that played when he was trying to pick or his pick for who he thought should play the adult version of himself, he said Bill Hader, and they actually went out and got him, which I thought was nice. Oh, come on. Bought a Mayfish Magic for the Switch, going to test my Logitech F310 controller. Very nice. No! Woof! They did a good job casting the adults. I thought so. I thought all of them pretty much made sense. No! Ugh. I tried to abandon him. I got what I deserved, though. Treating Yoshi simply as a survival tool. Oh no! I didn't expect that would happen. This is the true mark of a veteran streamer trying to make the Forest of Illusion in Super Mario World feel exciting. This level is such a drag. Yeah, it's not the best, Vance. This bubble nonsense does not. Ugh. I lost my best good friend. It's all right. Maybe I'll get another Yoshi here. Something, maybe? Got a 1-up. Gosh, this really is a pretty boring level design. Oh no. Woof. Getting stressful. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my goodness. No, I'm not going out like that. Sam, what's up, dude? How are you? No, I didn't mean to abandon. I was very confused in the original when I found out it... I'm just gonna skip past that. Agreed, Neo. Someone really loved Bubbles. Will make those... I know, right? What other rational explanation could there be? Because I was to horror being more Freddy, not aliens. I could agree with that. Although I will say I prefer horror that is more of the dread and atmospheric variety than... Oh, do I have to find the secret exit on that one? You know, I'll probably do one or two... I'll probably do this last ghost house, and I'm probably going to end it for the night. That's a fair amount of progress for a single session of Super Mario World, I think. Not my best performance, but far from my worst. Oh, come on. That one hurt. Let's try again. See, this is just me rushing and not... Come on. What, Force of Illusion's boring, or this ghost level, you mean? I like Psychological to Blood and Guts, agreed. I assume everyone here has seen the Jordan Peele horror movies. Us and Get Out. Oh god, I hate ghost levels so much. I joked the other day, I was like, you know what, I don't think there's a lot of games that would make me rage quit, but maybe Super Mario World will, just because I hate them with such endearing passion. Oh, that was a mistake. Like, in what world did some designer think this was going to be a good time? At least I can get a 1-up, I guess. I hate this. Yeah, definitely not a fan. Come on. What? Which is weird because I'll watch Freddy's all the time and they're good, but just slashers really. Yeah. Will this drag down the price of the SNES Classic? I doubt it. I think people want that more for collectability than anything. Plus, it's way easier to hack a SNES Classic than it is a Switch, as I understand it. Stupid ghosts. Oh, come on. This is so annoying. Who thought this would be a good idea? Who did this? Horror now selects especially Jordan Peele. You didn't like Jordan Peele's movies? Really? Oh wait, was I not supposed to do that? I like them as well, Zach. Also, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. How's your day been? Really? Oh, what was it? Wait, hold on. Let me. I'm very curious about it because it's rare that I see people who doesn't like it. Too much blood and gore, no CGI, and when there was, it was so bad. Are you talking about for? Wait, horror back then was so much better. Oh, you mean for older horror movies? There was no CGI. If N64 Online comes out, I want Battle Tanks Online. I find this movie stupid and extremely predictable. Yes. So you thought that Us was worse than Get Out. I didn't like Us as much as Get Out, I'll admit, but I don't think I would call it bad either. Like I thought it was at least unique. But what did you like about Get Out? Just out of curiosity, was it just did you just think the premise was sort of dopey, or? This level's such garbage. Get Out was good. I did like Get Out. But it's not everyone's cup of tea, no pun intended. There we go. Next movie, Get Us Out. The Xbox One, again, I still think that's the best deal in gaming right now for console. Ugh. Force of Illusion is the worst. I'll try to find the secret here, I think. Oh, they called the ending of it? I'm guessing the exit to this level is somewhere in one of these, but oh, come on. I've been had skills. How are you? Hello. I thought the alternate ending to that was not the better choice they could have gone with, but I thought it was interesting that they even considered that. I have heard of Old Boy, but I have not watched it. I don't think. Doesn't that have like some sort of a hallway fight of some sort? I just want it because you can mod Minecraft on it where you don't need 10,000 spent on a gaming PC. Oh, I don't even think I knew that about the Xbox version of Minecraft. That's cool though. Granger says, how did you get many? Ugh, hold on a second. I'm trying to find literally any place that I can chill. How did you get so many subs? Not saying you don't deserve them, but how did you do it? I tried on my old channel and could only get to 50. Well, first off, my sub count doesn't really matter. I'll say that right off the bat, and people put too much of an emphasis on sub count, in my opinion. Because even though my sub count says 6,000 to 7,000, I think is where it's at right now, a lot of those subscribers came when I was doing variety content, and I didn't really have a clear focus for my channel. So a lot of those people aren't really active on the channel. So really, my sub count is inflated, and it's probably close to 1,000 to 1,500 subs, which, to your point, I know it still sounds like a lot, but the best thing I can say if you want to get subscribers is to put out quality content on a consistent basis, whether that's once a week, once a day, once a month if it's extraordinarily good content. Once a week is probably a good starting point, though. And then just legitimately engage with people, right? Care about other people as much as you want people to care about your stuff, and you'll usually find that, you know, when you take time out to appreciate other people's work, they will usually do the same for you, but it has to be genuine, right? If you drop it on people's channels or you try to connect with people, and the only thing that's in your head is how do I get something out of this person, not a good strategy. Just legitimately connect with the community and whatever, you know, focus you have for your channel. Find like-minded, great people that you can talk with, collaborate with, appreciate their content, learn from. Excellent strategy to grow your subscriber base. And thank you for stopping by the stream. I have a consistent schedule. What is your schedule for content, Katana? No problem, Granging. And then I'm doing streams every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, through Halloween at the very least, talking about topics like that if you want to come hang out and talk somewhere. Or feel free to follow me or hit me up on Twitter. I'll go ahead and drop that in the chat now that I think about it. And you can DM me anytime. It's 6,859, which is like a life goal for me. It's 6,815. Oh, okay. In my opinion, it's the views on the videos, numbers you need to watch if you're gonna watch any numbers. I will when David finally sets me up. Right on, right on. Yeah, please do. If you have any questions, man, or if you want to talk offline in not a a public chat type fashion, feel free to shoot me a DM. Also, my email address is in the about section of the channel if you have questions or something I can help you with. But it's a lot of people get really, really caught up in the numbers. But the other thing too, I would say, is to know what do you want out of YouTube. Like, if your goal is to get a bunch of subscribers just to have a bunch of numbers, you can go. I would recommend it, but you can go out and buy subscribers. It's a horrible plan, and it's against YouTube's terms of service. But if the only thing you're really, really concerned about are numbers, then there are ways you can do that. But if you want an engaged audience, or if you have greater goals for your channel, if it's supporting a business, for example, or something like that. I don't know why I botched that so hard. Nope, I'm backing this up. That's going to affect the strategy that you would put in place, for sure. You're going to shoot for Monday and Wednesday morning? Awesome. And you're going to be streaming or doing pre-produced content mainly, Katana? Or a combination of both? Which is probably what this channel will return to after Halloween. And it will be on the profile you have... Oh, are you talking about Katana? Sounds like yes, she will be streaming. And she and Lit are both delightful people who I got to meet for the first time at the Southeast Game Exchange, so I would highly recommend that you subscribe to both of them. Even though they hate Jordan Peele, I still love them, mostly. I'm kidding. So will Nintendo hike up the online price in the near future? I hope not. I don't even know why I'm paying $20 for Nintendo Online now. I've got a lot of other ways I can play Super Mario World, and I would much prefer they actually have an online infrastructure that works than, what they're doing now, which is kind of jank, if I'm being honest. Thank you, Litten. I appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out tonight, man. Plus, you were very sweet to me at the Southeast Game Exchange. I'm glad we get to have a few beers and hang out. Even though I can be kind of awkward at first initially. For that, I do apologize. Oh, you make me blush. I do what I can, right? It's, it's as much art as science, really. His comedy is hilarious, but his horror movies aren't so great. Thank you, I appreciate that. You two also are awesome. Sorry, I don't know why I would use past tense for that. Wait, I exited this ghost house on 2 different things. How am I... Ooh. I hate the force of illusion. XL says, I'm in it for the money. Money. Just kidding. The only way I would ever monetize vids if I reach 1 million, like, honestly. But that's the thing, like, you don't even need 1 million subscribers to make money on YouTube. You could make... like even now I'm making a little bit of dough every month. I'm not, I'm not paying all my bills yet, I'm sorry to say. I'm not full-time like Mikkel or Gamer Thumb TV. But, like, there are options for that have nothing to do with Google AdSense that will give you a much better way to make money, like affiliate programs, just straight up crowdfunding, like if you do a Patreon or something, like like that's an option. Selling merch, which requires no real upfront cost, shipping, or production on your part aside from coming up with a design. If you do something like Teespring, I mean, like, if you have an engaged audience of 1,000 people who are completely nuts about your content, you can definitely make dough. You don't need 1 million subscribers for that. Alright, sounds good, Grangy. Sorry, I missed where you said that you would hit me up. I know you need 1,000, but 1 mil is where I'd put ads. Yeah, I mean, people who have 1 million subscribers are definitely should be more worried about AdSense revenue than someone with 1,000, like. But again, it's less about subscribers and more about things like, watch time and, click-through rates and things like that. Most people put currency over legacy, and that's why they lose in the long term. That's why they lose in the short term. Like, so when you're all about the numbers, like, it shows that you're all about the numbers. Okay. These bubbles are just the worst. I have no idea where the secret exit is for the stage. I don't remember. I don't want to have to go back and check every pipe, but if that's what it takes, I'm gonna. How do I get out of this place? Oh, I thought I was going to jump over him. Didn't make it. Oh, wait a second. I think I am remembering now. Hold on. Hold on. Boogie has 4.4 million against wait. Is this it? Maybe it was. 4.4 million against 30,000 views of vid. Seems off, but I don't know really. Well, yeah, and that's the other thing too. Is like, by all rights, if I have 6,000 to 7,000 subscribers, you would think that on average I should be getting 600 to 700 views per video that I put out. Like, in terms of like the first 24 hours or what you do, what you would typically do, I guess. And I don't come close to those again because my numbers are hyper inflated. Like, again, some people will look at my numbers and they'll be like, "Oh man, you must be doing something right with 7,000 subscribers." But again, the numbers can be really misleading. You can look, and if you want to see this, go to some channels that are like, "Ooh, look how many subscribers I have," and they have like 100,000 subs, and then but their comment section is a ghost town. And then on the flip side of that, I know people who only have like 200 or 300 subscribers, but they have a massive community of really engaged people who love what they do. And if you told me I could have one of those channels, like flip a switch, I would pick the smaller amount of subscribers every time with an engaged community who actually cares about what I do, than just go for a giant number. Oh, did Neo just subscribe to you, Katana? The past two... Oh, no! Come on, recover it! Survive! Okay. Maybe a patron at 1,000 if I ever make it there. No. Come on. Alright. Go back a little further. Hold on a second, I'll read that. Doing the block snake is very difficult. No. Woof. Questionable. Oh no. No. Oh boy. I'm freaking out. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ugh. Awful. Okay, let me catch up on that real quick. Why aren't my comments showing up? Last thing I saw was I agree 100% I've been had skills. Census, never mind, you went back. YouTube will let me make the comment I want to make. Grr, YouTube, stop it. What are you trying to say, Neo? I'm not seeing, oh, no, your stuff's still showing up on there. When can we expect a YourPlayerTwo mobile game? Never. Never 316. Well, no, probably never. If this channel gets to the place where it's large enough that I could outsource or offload some of the responsibilities like editing, SEO, thumbnail creation, some of the things that eat up the time that I don't want to spend right now, if I can ever outsource that, that's when I'll start worrying about multimedia partnerships and creating a mobile game. But I don't know, like, I don't even know what a YourPlayerTwo mobile game would look like. What would it be? Would it be like an AVGN type thing where it would just be a platformer where you play as me? Because that feels self-indulgent. My anxiety spiked for a second. That was quite a struggle. There we go. I don't see anything on your account. Neo filters phrases and words. That's what I mean. There's one thing I want to say, and it's always the one comment that won't post. Can you type it in Elite Speak? Like use numbers instead of letters or something, maybe? Some comments do not even make it to mod. That's true. I'll PM it to you on Twitter, but yeah, sure thing, man. This is my second account. My real account is No Friends YouTube. My phone broke with all my passwords, so I only have Instagram. Yeah, I think I do remember that, Zach. Making moves. Oh, and then we have another ghost house. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to end this on a high note, which is the castle level. It auto-deletes the comment. This is not even a... It tried to hold that comment for some reason, lit. I can still make vids and streams with my PS4. Yeah, that's true. Nothing offensive. I believe, I don't know why you would put anything offensive here, so I'm very surprised anything you would put would get flagged, Neo. But, you know, I feel like this is pretty good progress. We have, what? Like 2 major islands left. I wonder what the how long to beat is on this on average. Hold on a sec, I'm curious. Not completionist, obviously. Well, let's see. How long to beat Super Mario World? If you went straight through, the main story is about 5.5 hours of play, it says. Main plus extras is 8 hours, completionist is 10 hours. I feel like I've made some pretty speedy progress, though. Can't change the password, Excel vlogs. Well, thanks for helping me stay up, buddy. You're welcome, although it's super late for you, man. About 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if anybody else is streaming right now who you might want to hang out with. We'll see. Oh, if you guys like Friday the 13th, I'll probably go hang out there for a little bit. Not Another Game Collector, Adrian, is streaming that right now. It looks like Rama already dropped in over there. Brian's Philosophy's over there. A few people hanging out. He's got about 5 people watching, so if you guys wouldn't mind rating Adrian, I'm sure he'd really appreciate it. You can hit his stream right here. But I'm going to go ahead and end this for the night. if you want to hit him with that YourPlayerTwo raid, I would really appreciate it. I'm sure he would as well. I'm going to go in there and hang out myself. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out for this Throwback Thursday. I thought it was a really good place to start with Super Mario World, one of my original, Super Nintendo games. Certainly, like a fan favorite, constantly, right? It's an amazing game. But yeah, it was good hanging out, talking to anybody who brought up any of the, more YouTube-centric questions or discussion. Feel free to hang out at 8 a.m., which I know is early, or you can always catch those live streams later in the day after they publish. Or, if you want to talk, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, or again, if anybody would like to hang out in the Discord, I'll drop it here again. I will warn you, Marokuma, who has the ranch beside her name right now, she rules it with an iron fist. She's not to be trifled with. No, I'm kidding. She's great. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you over on Adrian's stream if you want to, check out some late night Friday the 13th action, which is objectively hilarious, especially when it's glitchy, which is quite often. So, alright, you guys have a great night, and I will see you later. Bye.